Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video we're going to be stopping by the site of the new Surfside Beach Pier. The pier is not open. This is not an opening video. I just happened to be in the area, and it's probably been 3.5 to 4 months since my last visit, and I wanted to just kind of take a peek around, just kind of have an updated video of the status of everything and the grounds around the pier. I did just shoot a drone video that will be coming later at a later date. Not exactly sure when I'll have that ready, but that will be out soon. And we'll park at a public access here today instead of the Surfside Beach Resort because their parking was full for some type of event or something they're having. We're gonna head out on the beach and fill you in on everything. This is a very nice fall Saturday. Very, very low tide as well. It's currently about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Overall, just a very nice day, weather-wise, crowd-wise. Not much of a crowd on the beach, but like I said before, all the parking around all the restaurants by the resort and in front of the pier is completely full. So I parked down just a block or so down into public access to be able to walk out here with ease. So I told myself I really just wasn't going to rant in this video. I was going to try not to anyway. But I just have to say, I just find it absolutely ridiculous that this pier is not open yet. I was here sometime around mid-June, I think. And other than maybe the parking that's directly in front of it, hadn't been repaved yet, which I believe they did do that. Other than that, I mean, structurally, and the pier itself, all the railing, everything was up there. And you can go back and look in my previous video in June. Maybe there's some things on the inside of the buildings that haven't been worked out yet, but I'm not really seeing a whole lot of difference here from a distance. I just think that's crazy that it's not open yet. It went through the entire summer, not open. Here we are, mid to late fall, still not open. So I wonder if they actually have a plan for a targeted opening date or not. Kind of asked around for some locals I've ran into here and there, but no one seems to know. It's always kind of a negative response you get out of it too. I understand that what's paid for this pier, the funding is paid for it. Some of it they had grants, it's federal money. So if you have federal agencies and state agencies, that kind of can slow things down because their processes are just always slow. But still, it just seems like a very long time. Can't imagine if you were a local here and you'd look forward to having this, how you would feel if you were local here. But nonetheless, when it is open, it'll be nice. I'll enjoy it then. Definitely probably make a trip here every time, but just can't help but say, dang, what's taking so long. I will say this is one little thing I did not remember seeing. This sign right here, the no surfing 300 feet. And emergency access, keep clear. So I guess that means they don't want you sitting here in between these pylons. It's a pretty large space there. And some people will say that this pier is not as long as the other one, which I believe that to be untrue. I believe that the way this pier is positioned, how far back off from the water it is, that's just not true. It is probably around the same length, and the buildings are definitely larger than they were before. That's definitely gonna be a difference between this pier and the other one. I believe the length is the same. It was never a super long pier to begin with, even before it had storm damage. Another thing to consider, the way we're looking at it now, this is low tide. The water line's there. It would normally come all the way to this pylon right here, or behind it. I always mention in every video that there is a webcam. It's on the corner of the top of the resort right up there. You can view from the Surfside Beach Resort's website. I'll include a link in the description again for that, so you can see the live feed of the pier here. You can pretty much see maybe half the building, from where the building starts, about half of that, the entire distance of the pier, all the way to the end. They will have a shaded area there at the end. I'm not sure if they'll offer any type of vending or anything like that, or if it's just a shaded area that you can sit. That'll be a pretty nice addition. If I remember correctly, that was not something that was on the old pier. Leave a comment below if I'm wrong on that. So this is a little better angle of the sitting area from the other side of the pier. So I do believe we have 2 or 3 guys who are actively doing some type of work here. Not exactly sure what. There are some guys here working. One of them's just kind of hanging out, and the other 2 are working on something there. But I believe that'll do it for this video. I'm not exactly sure when I'll return here. Be on the lookout for the drone video I mentioned. Probably in the next month or so sometime. Hope you enjoyed a little, somewhat of an update video. If you did, maybe give it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you in the next video.